in that W and to be in that conversation for a world title. Speaking of world title, we have our 2016 world champ Tyler Wright out there and our defending Oi Rio Women's Pro champ. So this is a great final setting up.
Absolutely.
Waves coming through the lineup here at Ikauna Beach in Sakurema on the paddle. Who's going to have the first go at it? And it looks like it's going to be Johanne Defay. She's going to utilize that backhand that she's been just splendid with this whole competition long. This is a little sleepy wave, so she's relegated to a couple of cutbacks, hoping for this wave to stand up on the inside. And a couple of pokes at the lip before jumping out the back. Meanwhile, we're catching up with Tyler Wright. Jumping out the back. Meanwhile, we're catching up with Tyler Wright, who took a right-hander. Roundhouse cut back for Tyler. Working down the line. Big snap, throwing some fins there. Powers off the bottom. Another big snap for Wright. And she banks off the whitewater for the closer. Bunny hops through that backwash section, looking extremely confident.
Right on her wave right behind it. Let's have a look at Johanne's first. Fading off the bottom, draws into that nice, beautiful backside slash. Nothing too vertical, so it's sort of a sleepy start to this wave. Now it starts to hit that inside. This is where she needs to capitalize. A couple of nice turns from Johanne, snaps through the lip, comes around the section, and there, another beautiful turn and gets out. So nice little combination of maneuvers through that inside part. Out the back, Tyler Wright just drives into that first maneuver, identifying that she got big scores up against Sally through using these right-handers, and she is just going back to work on these right-handers. Big snapping maneuvers, combination of turns, speed, power, and flow, and just that cheeky little air over the inside section. So there's Tyler Wright's support system. Mick Fanning, Maddie Wilco, Fletchy, and big brother Owen.
Mick Fanning's signature fins, but in a medium-sized live action. Tyler Wright coming off the bottom and throwing buckets of spray out the back on that first turn. Snaps again up in the lip, a little bit of backwash to get through, but she does it successfully. The wave runs off. Two big turns for Tyler Wright.
Let's have a look at Tyler on the way back out. Finds a nice little peak. Straight into that first turn there. Just total commitment from Tyler Wright. And again, through the lip. Got a little hung up there on that occasion, but that first turn was dynamic. And I think the judges are going to eat it up. They love this, just that commitment, that rail, pivoting off that front foot and just jamming it up through the lip there. So combination of maneuvers with that speed. I love the fact that Tyler Wright just doesn't hold anything back. It is the final. There's no more making it through. So you've got to come in with zero gas in the tank. Let it all hang out right here, right now. Johanne Defay with priority, deciding to let that first one go. Tyler Wright interested.
Here goes Tyler. Winds up off the bottom. Throws buckets of spray and overpowers that wave, just kicking the tail out the back. Not going to be one of her top two, but she has a great start so far. 25 minutes, just under 26 minutes on the countdown.
Johanne Defay having a look, and yes, again, going on her backhand.
She's going to stick to those lefts, and unfortunately, that wave just runs off, no opportunity, and she's going to gain nothing by that other than let the clock tick down as she makes her way back outside. Tyler Wright now has priority and the lead. Early days, 25 minutes counting down, but you don't want to give Tyler Wright too much of a lead in the race.
No, because Tyler Wright will make you pay. But that wave kind of ran away pretty quickly.
Tyler going to the right again. Long John bottom turn and a beautiful arc off the top. Hooks it again, right back into the whitewater. Loads up for the finish and snaps on the oncoming section. Brother loves it. Wilco loves it. Wilco throwing up tens.
Yeah. And in the finals with Owen on the Gold Coast. Watch this first turn from Tyler Wright. That is what we're talking about. That board is looking good under her feet. It's holding those turns. It's allowing her just to hook into the maneuvers, and she's trusting it. Right there, just setting and driving off that back foot. And then I like it that she goes straight into the next one. Shows that flow between the turns. That combination of major maneuvers, and then a bit of pizzazz at the end. You can see the fins out the back of the wave. That is going to be an excellent score.
Maybe Wilco should be a judge because it was near a 10, a 9.67. Combine that with a 17.5, and now Johanne Defay finds herself in a situation where she needs two scoring waves to equal a pretty monster total, 17.18.
Just like that. 7.5 before this heat's over.
Johanne now looking towards the rights, and her forehand a little bit off step there on the first snap. Way better job on the second snap. Wave runs away, so had to put together that wave, had to get, you know, up into excellent range if she wants a shot at this title.
Yep.
And a little off kilter there.
That backwash definitely threw her off on that first turn. Just really drove into it. Watch this first turn as she can see the bump on its way back out, and right there just throws her off balance. But watch this turn here, jamming it in the pocket. If she can get a couple of those on a wave and finish off, she's going to drop a big score, you know, herself. So there is positive signs here for Johanne Defay, and there's plenty of time remaining, so don't give up just yet.
Johanne, under Tyler's priority, looks on this insider, is going to have to do something spectacular, and she realizes that wave was not on point.
Good though, good. Just keep catching waves, you know, just keep finding that rhythm. Johanne Defay last year winning it as well, so here we go, up and riding.
Johanne looking for something, snaps off the top, comes around the corner again, big snap again for Defay, and a third one, working some momentum down the line, good timing, goes for the closing maneuver, times it perfectly. Now that's the kind of surfing she's going to need to do if she wants to get into this position of taking the lead from Tyler Wright.
Johanne Defay is a little warrior. She's not going to give up. A very tricky wave to ride here. Connected, got hung up just a little bit, but then found a groove and just tagged this wave a number of times, found the rhythm, found the speed, found that flow, and finished nicely. So Johanne Defay, the crowd love it. They want to see a fight. They don't want to see a one-horse race here. They want to see both these young ladies get multiple good waves, and Johanne Defay finds her way back into this heat. And we'll wait for that score to drop in, but a 7.18, and she's out of combo. 7.818 or better, and she's going to then just need a single score.
Well, actually just. Now Johanne Defay needs a 9.74. Tyler Wright up and riding and just blazing through that first turn, working some speed down the line, floats it, lands it, and a delayed incomplete there. Looks like she had it all going for her. Here's the crowd we've been talking about, all making their way to the beach today. It's going to be standing room only.
I think that's what makes this event so special, is the crowd. Let's have a look at Tyler Wright's wave. First turn, got hung up just a little bit, but then now she needs to show a little bit of sense of urgency. Up and over the top, beautiful floater, and just losing her balance, unfortunately, for Tyler Wright. That's not going to go into her top two. She needs to better a 7.50. That at the moment is the weak link. You can see just kind of got hung up right there, just for that split second, which then put her just behind. Here we go, Johanne Defay. Which then put her just behind. Here we go, Johanne Defay.
Johanne eases through that first turn, and again, you can see the warble, the backwash, making it a little bit difficult for Johanne Defay. She's still got enough time, plenty of time on the clock, and women's end. Here we go, Johanne rolling into this one, eases a cut back and sees that that wave just went very shouldery, no opportunity.
And that was a use of priority.
And that is a priority error.
Yep. Then Johanne Defay has to find a mediocre wave and try and post a big score. Let's have a look.
Paddles on the inside, steep little waves, going to need some fireworks on this one. Starts off pretty good with a snap, back up in the lip with a glide, and kicks out 2 turns. Smaller wave, however, we'll see where that score goes. 17, she has not had one yet. We'll get back to that as we take another look at this wave.
I mean, nice opening maneuver here. Big snap off the pocket. You can see Tyler keeping a close eye and then up and over to the top to finish that off. So nice wave there, well surfed. But I'm not seeing that go into her top 2, and I'm not seeing that change the heat either. So Johanne Defay has to somehow find a way to drop a score. Tyler Wright has priority. Johanne Defay makes a move for it. Tyler Wright paddles and misses it. Now, 3.5 minutes to go. Priority swings back to Johanne Defay. That's what she wanted. She wanted a little bit of the door open. She's got 1 toe in it at the moment. She needs to burst that door open with a big score, and she needs to do it now. It's looking more and more like Tyler Wright is going to get equal share of that yellow jersey moving into Fiji and become one of the winningest surfers here, along with Pauline Menzer with 3 wins. And there it is. Johanne Defay conceits, and Tyler Wright is your champion.
Record-setting result here. 3 wins in Brazil. Your 2017 Oi Rio Pro Women's Champ. Tyler Wright takes out the win and is going to garner that yellow Jeep leader's jersey along with Steph Gilmore going into stop number 5. Tyler Wright is our champion this year, 2017 Oi Rio Women's Pro Champ. And Tyler's going to just enjoy this victory.